I make over $10,000 every single month just from this laptop, and I'm 20 years old. I work maybe 4 hours a day. I have 0 employees, and right now I'm in Thailand while my business is still making the money. But just 3 years ago, I was working in a supermarket and just stocking the shelves and cutting watermelons in the back, bro, for minimum wage, and I hated my life. Failing with every single business that I tried, bro, so I'm not special at all. I helped over 28 people go from 0 to 10k per month with this exact system, and some of them are even past that, even making more than 10k per month. I will teach you the basics of sales by the end of this video, so please make sure to watch till the end because that part alone is literally more than most courses, bro. So before I tell you what business I do, I need to tell you why do I even do it? Why does it work for me? Because I tried a lot of different business models. I failed over and over, I didn't make any money, and I hated my life. For example, with dropshipping, biggest problem was that I needed money to start, bro. I had to spend money to even start making money in the first place, I didn't really have that, And then when I ran out of money, I still didn't make any, so I just quit, because I could not even continue, bro. And it was a headache. I had literally $4 to my name after months of grinding, bro, which is crazy. Then I did copywriting, right? Which was the first business that actually made me some money. But I had to work like 8 hours a day for my clients, just, writing the copy for them whenever they want, writing copy about something that I didn't even care about. And then this one agency hired me with some experience. I was decent at writing, and I was basically like an employee, just getting paid by the amount of work I did, by the amount of like words I was writing. The funniest thing, bro, is that I was listening to all these gurus telling me, yeah, copywriting is the best for beginners. I realized that they just make most of their money by selling courses, by having a personal brand, and just selling how to do copywriting, not by actually doing the copywriting. So I came up with a few things that I wanted to follow to actually keep going and make the most money. The first one, very important, bro, and I stand on my words. I think everybody should follow this rule, otherwise you will quit, you will not enjoy that, you will hate your life, and you will never make as much progress as someone who actually follows this rule. And the rule is to enjoy the business, to actually do something you enjoy. There's even a quote, the man who enjoys walking will walk further than the man who only enjoys the destination. Which makes complete sense, bro. Like, I didn't enjoy any of the business I tried. But then when I did something I actually enjoyed, of course I stick to it, of course I put in more work, more hours, more effort, because I like doing it. Second rule, extremely important, bro. If you don't have this, you will never make money, or you will maybe make some money, but you will never be rich. You need to have leverage, bro, because otherwise you are just trading your time for money, but time is limited, right? That's why 9 to 5 workers don't make that much money because they traded their time for it. The third rule is that it has to cost nothing to start because I had literally $4. I had no income except my 9 to 5 job, but I was making like $600 per month, bro. And the fourth is that it has to pay you fast. It has to make money fast because I was like, I'm ending high school. I don't want to work this fucking job and I don't want to go to college, so I need to make money as soon as fucking possible. I realized that the business that has all of these 4 rules is starting a personal brand and a coaching business. Because you can pick something that you enjoy, already understand, so you don't have to learn anything. You can just help other people right now. If you are one step ahead, you can help them right now. Second thing, you can charge high ticket. One client, bro. One fucking client out of these millions of people. One client and you can quit your job. You also make content so the clients come to you and the content works for you while you are sleeping because you spent like 1 hour doing it, but it gets hours and hours and tens of hours of watch time and people just DMing you for help. And also, it obviously costs nothing to start because posting content is completely free. And because you are selling your knowledge, your skills, and mostly accountability and guidance for people who want to get the results you have almost 100% profit margins, like someone will pay you and you can keep all of the money, no ads, no inventory, nothing, bro. This is what got me from cutting watermelons to making over $120,000 per year. So the very first thing obviously is that you need to pick your niche, what you're actually going to do, right? How to just look at your life, bro. Like, look at your interests, your hobbies, what do you enjoy, what do you like doing, what do you want to do, what do you understand, what did you learn the most about, and then just help people with that, get at your level. For me, it was fitness in the beginning. So I wasn't an expert. Maybe you think that you have to be an expert, right? I also was thinking the same. I look like this, right? And I think it's pretty much fine. But I was just comparing to other people and I was like, yeah, like they are more jacked, so they have more advice, I cannot even compete with them. But they are just too far ahead. Like the people who are just at the beginning, they just paid me for advice because they wanted to get at my level, If you are just 1, 2, or 3 steps ahead, you can just help a beginner to, you can just teach him something to get at your level, right? For example, my friend asked me for advice on what to do, how to train, how to eat, whatever, and I gave him some advice. Like, I was like, this is like basic, bro, like very basic, and he still got the results. He started going to the gym. I was holding him accountable as well. I told him how to train, how to eat, and he got some results. He actually made progress. I was like, if this basic information can actually help somebody, what if I make a course? What if I sell coaching to actually help people more and hold them accountable and actually give them the full plan? Because to someone who just started, you are the expert, bro. Like, you got the results, right? So don't wait until you are like super jacked or whatever. Even Russell Brunson in the Expert Secrets, says that people don't want some untouchable guru, someone who is too far ahead because it just seems unrealistic. They want someone who is just a few steps ahead of them because it's relatable and they have the story, you know. The guy was in their shoes, so they just want to follow him because he got the results they want. So think about what you enjoy, what did you do, what did you learn the most about, or even like just what is your passion right now, what are you interested in. Maybe it's fitness, self-improvement, mindset, relationships, even fucking cooking, bro, whatever. Like literally whatever, bro. And then just start learning more about it. So just monetize that, then you will enjoy your work and you will also connect with people who also like you and that you like as well because they have similar interests, similar passions, you know. So by the way, if you want me to help you find your niche and then start a coaching business and make $10,000 per month, you can just click the first link in the description and apply to work with me one-on-one and I will help you do that. Now the second step is that you need something to sell. You need to make an offer. And the offer is simply a bridge between someone's current situation and their desired situation. Their current situation is like where you have been a few months ago, a few years ago, and their desired situation is exactly where you are right now. And so since you got there, you know how to get there, you can help someone as well, you know, just bridge them. Just make a bridge. Your offer is a bridge to help someone get from where they are to where you are. Just package your transformation and the steps you took to get where you are, and that's it. Now, here's the very important part. Make a one-on-one coaching offer, not just a course. What people actually want is guidance and accountability and the ability to ask you questions. If you just make a low-ticket course for like $100, you're competing with all of the information on the internet. You're competing with ChatGPT that knows everything. So since you are giving people personalized feedback, you have one-on-one coaching offer and you actually take them through all the steps that you took, you answer their questions, you can charge high ticket prices. You can charge thousands of dollars for it because your time is valuable, your knowledge is valuable, and the transformation that they will make is also valuable for them. So now how do you structure your offer is that it needs to be structured in multiple steps, you know, like the first step, for example, if you're a fitness coach, the first step can be eliminating bad habits. Second step can be the diet. Third step can be the training plan. Fourth step can be sleep and boosting testosterone or recovery, whatever. So you just take people through these steps, and then once you teach them everything, then it's just accountability, then it's just improving the mistakes and fixing the details so they actually get better results. Now here's the important part that most people just don't even do. When you start working with someone, you shouldn't just blindly follow like a protocol, like, yeah, you know, the first step is always the bad habits, the first step is always this, the second step is always this. People have different needs, people are in different positions. So if you have a client who needs to fix their diet first, then just fix the diet first and then move on to bad habits, you know, then move on to training. If you have a client who has a great diet and he doesn't have bad habits, but he struggles with training, then just start with the training first. Just fix their immediate needs right now, you know, immediate problems. Because the chain is only as strong as the weakest link, right? So you need to fix the biggest problems right now so then you can actually make progress way faster, or your clients can make progress way faster. So your offer should include like one-on-one calls, DM support, you know, weekly calls, whatever, and maybe even some PDFs or guides or courses, you know, like a video course, so people can learn that, and then they have calls with you, and they can actually ask you questions in the DMs and on the calls where you will review what they are doing, you know, we'll give them feedback, and we'll just guide them on what to do. You know, make it offer for 3 to 6 months, so people can actually have the time to get the results and charge at least like minimum $2,000 for it, you know. It's not even that expensive, like $2,000 for let's say 4 months, it's $500 per month. And then once you have the clients actually over deliver, like give them even more advice, more time, more feedback, more value, now you might think that no one will pay you that much, you know, like why would someone pay $2,000? As I said, it's not even that expensive. And also, you're not selling to everybody. You're selling to 1 to 2% of the market who are actually serious about the change. And they will have the money because they will do anything to actually, you know, improve their situation. You want actual guidance and actual accountability. And it's all because they really want to get the results, you know, because the alternative of that is just staying stuck and staying in their painful current situation forever. So they basically have no choice, you know, if they actually want to make the change, they will pay you because that's what they want to do. Alex Hormozi says in his book 100 Million Offers that you should make an offer that it's so good that people feel stupid to say no. So then actually over deliver, like give them the courses, give them the PDFs, the DMs, you know, the calls, and just actually give them the guidance. So then it's a no-brainer to buy from you if people actually are serious about the change. Literally, when I went from selling low ticket to high ticket, I made $6,000 in 3 weeks. And before that, I was selling a course for $200 and I made just a few sales per month, bro, like not many, like I was still broke, you know, because nobody was buying that. I didn't have the audience, I didn't have enough people to actually buy from me, and people just didn't see the value in it, but people see value in the one-on-one offers. Now, the third step is you need to get attention, so you actually have some people who can pay you, right? There are 2 ways to do it, either with content or with outreach. Now, outreach means just DMing people, just offering them your service, DMing to people, chatting with them, sending hundreds of DMs every single day, chatting with people all day long, just trying to convince them to book a call with you, jump on the call, close them, pay you, whatever. Now, to be honest, it works, but it's not leveraged at all and it's boring as fuck. And if you really hate it like me, you can pay a DM setter like $300, $500 per month and he will do all the work for you. So that's fine. But the real play is the content, because content has crazy leverage, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm just making a video in my bed right now because it's ultra leveraged. I know that even this video, even if it doesn't get that many views, it will still get me clients, it will still make me money, and it can actually blow up. Outreach can never give you this kind of leverage unless you outsource that, unless you pay someone to do it. So what I would say, start with one platform only, either Instagram or YouTube or X, like Twitter, whatever, it doesn't matter, but just start with one platform so you can learn it, you can master it, and then once you're getting clients from that, and once you learn how to do it, then you can move on to other platforms and just start making content on other platforms as well. And because you are selling high ticket, you don't even need that many clients, like 3 to 5 per month, and you're making 10K per month, which means you don't even need to get many views. All you need to learn is how to actually convert people, how to actually make people pay you, how to make them like you, trust you, and believe in your offer, and then actually pay you, right? So stop stressing about going viral, but just focus on positioning, which means talking to the correct people who are actually serious, the 1 to 2% of the market. And it's all about positioning and psychology and learning how to break people's limiting beliefs that are stopping them from buying. So then once you break these beliefs, they actually believe it's possible for them, your offer is great, they trust you, they like you, they see you as the leader, and then they have no reason to not buy. This is exactly what separates the people who have many views but no clients from the people who don't even have many views but they make the money. But just know that learning how to sell with your content is the highest ROI thing you can do, like not chasing views. Now the fourth step is you should learn sales, and this is the most important step because without that nothing else works, bro. You can get many calls, you can get many people who want to work with you, but if you cannot close them, you will never make the money, bro. So there are two types of sales, right? The first one is in your content, as I already said, and the second one is on the calls. When people are interested in working with you, they will book a call with you, they'll jump on the call, and that's when you actually close them and get paid. Now the most important thing about sales that I learned from the book Way of the Wolf from Jordan Belfort is to sell like a doctor. What a doctor does is he asks you questions to find out what is your problem, what do you want to fix, where it hurts, so he understands your situation, and then based on that, he sells you the medication. It's accurate diagnosis, he has to diagnose your problem. So most people just jump on the call and they just list the benefits and the features like, yeah, my offer is so amazing, bro, I can definitely help you, without even asking any questions, bro. You need to ask questions first, figure out what the people are struggling with, what they actually need, and then based on that, offer them your solution if you can actually help them. Because people want to feel understood before they can even understand their offer. Even Dale Carnegie, in his book How to Win Friends and Influence People, says that one of the most basic human needs is the need to feel important and feel understood. That's it. If you make someone truly hurt on the call, they will just tell you their situation. Like 80% of the closing is done because they will just trust you, they will see that you care about them, and they will see that your offer can actually fix their problems. They feel like your program was literally built for their exact situation. Jordan Belfort calls this straight line selling, from point A, which is like the beginning of the call, to point B, which is you getting the money. You should keep it on a straight line, Maybe they will be like, yeah, I have to think about it, they'll have some objections. Your job is to keep them on the straight line, so you actually get the sale as fast as possible. Well, and then once you actually get the clients, once you get paid, you need to deliver the service. You need to actually help them get the result. And this is way simpler than you think. You will just give them calls, you just call with them, they will ask you questions, they will answer their questions, give them feedback on whatever they need. You will answer questions in the DMs, and you can make a course or a PDF where they can learn the information. Literally just give them your time, your attention, and care about their progress, And when you do something you enjoy and you work with people that you like, delivering the service doesn't even feel like work because you will just enjoy helping people. It's very fulfilling, and if they get the results, it feels fucking amazing, bro. Like I help people to make money, quit their job, and just live free. It feels fucking amazing. It's very fulfilling. And then the better results the people have, or the better your service is, so they will just like it. They will keep working with you, so they will pay you more, and they will also give you testimonials and referrals, so then you can charge more and just get more clients. And then as you grow, you will probably not be able to handle that many one-on-one clients because your time is limited. So then you can make a course. You can make a group call, group coaching. So then you jump on one call with like 5 people, 6 people, 10 people, whatever. They will all ask you questions, Plus you will have the course so they can learn from it themselves, and that's it. Then you can handle as many clients as you want, and it doesn't take that much time. It takes the same amount of time, like literally 2 to 4 hours per month, and that's it, bro. And then even further, once you actually grow, once you are actually big, then you can make a simple course, just a PDF or a video course. They will just sell to people, like no, even like no DMs, no calls, no questions asked, whatever, but just a course, which will be lower ticket, because you will sell to the masses. Right now, you should nail the one-on-one, sell to 1% to 2% of the market. Then once you cannot handle that, make a high ticket course and a group coaching. And then once you cannot handle that, just keep doing that, of course, but then also make a low ticket course so you sell to the most people once you have many views. So that's the full system, bro. Just pick something that you enjoy and already understand, or just learn something more about it. Make a high ticket offer so you actually get paid a lot and you don't even need many clients. Post content which gets clients to you, and then just deliver the service. Learn how to sell, ghost people, and deliver the service so they get the results, and that's it. You will enjoy your business and you will love your life, and it will actually help people change their life as well, which feels amazing. That's how I built a 6-figure business from my laptop at 20 years old, and now I'm just chilling in Thailand, bro. Just working 4 hours a day. And now I'm scaling to $30,000 per month and $100,000 per month this year with literally the exact same system that I just told you. So if you want to do that, you have two options, right? The first one is just try to do it yourself. Just like try to figure out your own, take years and months figuring it out, learning stuff, posting content that no one sees and no one will buy from you. You can try that. I did it and I wasted years of my life. But then, you can do it, bro. Yeah, like that's your life. Because maybe you will eventually get there after a few years. Chances are you will probably give up even before that. I know a lot of people like that, but you can do it, no problem. Or the option number 2 is book a free call with me in the description, and I will explain everything, bro. I will walk you through the niche, how to make an offer, how to post content to actually get clients, how to sell, how to deliver the service, literally everything. And I will hold your hand step by step on how to actually go from $0 to $10,000 per month with your coaching business, with your personal brand, just by doing something that you enjoy. I will teach you the exact psychology that I use in my content to still make $10,000 per month even without getting many views. And the thing is, bro, you can watch me doing it right now. Like, I'm right now in Thailand, I'm making videos about it, and I just gave you the exact blueprint that I am using and that I used to go from 0 to 10K per month as well. And now I'm using the same thing to go from 10K, 15K to $30,000 per month, $100,000 per month. You can literally see me doing it right now in real time, bro. Nobody else does that. Nobody shares the same stuff. My program is the most personalized thing you can get. I review your content, your offer. I do it with you. I review your sales calls, give you feedback all the time. I have calls with you. I chat with you. I answer your questions. I give you my program. Everything you need. It's super personalized, bro. That's why my clients get results in months and not years, If you want to see the results of my clients, all of them are on my Instagram in the description. And if you want to work with me, just click the first link, book a call, I will explain everything, and then we can see if I can help you. So thanks for watching. I hope you will actually use this information, book a call, and I'm looking forward to see you there.